stone yet again. Huge pieces. These are the ones from by the pond. So stonework from the original chateau. And we've decided to bring them up to the top of the drive where it comes on to the gravel area in front of the house. So what I've done is I've started removing all these calcite nodules which I had lining the gravel, and Mark is now going to replace them with the original stone from the previous chateau. First 8 in place. I've been lifting all the other edging stones that we've had here, the calcite nodules. We're going to be taking those elsewhere. They're at the local market. And we're going to get some pansies for the pots by the front door. There's lots of lovely things here. So here's our front door steps. I've got everything ready to do my little bit of replanting. So I've had a really lovely show of geraniums at the front here through the summer. And I'm going to change it to my little pansies that I've got from the local market at Mézières. So I've got Izzy come to join me. As always, they don't like being far away, so I'm going to get on and do that. So there are all my geraniums that I'm going to make into cuttings. A lovely lot of red geraniums next year. And here are my cauldrons that we found in the woods, all planted up with the new pansies from the market. So I'm just doing some artwork for the boot room. That's a wreath ring that I've just covered with feathers, and that's the bagpipes that we did last week. I'm just about to do a little chair. So this is a chair we found in one of the barns. There's half a dozen damaged chairs out there. Mark's done the repairs to the seat. I've given it a light sand. And I'm going to use these papers to cover it. So it's going to be decoupage, so cut up bits of paper stuck on with a paper glue. So I've got a selection of decoupage papers. I've got some serviettes which I'm going to strip back as well and use. Just that we've got some more sort of tartan pattern to go on it to match in with the rest of the room. Right, I'm starting with the seat because that's going to be the most prominent part. So I'm just coating that with some glue. And then each piece I'm putting on like that. So it's just a case of wetting it. Getting it the right way up. You don't actually have to touch any of it. I let the brush do all the work. And I'm just making sure that everything overlaps. And I'm just going to work my way around all these papers. And just have a nice mix of patterns as I go along. There's the first surface covered with paper. And it's had a liberal coating of glue over it as well, just as a sealer as well. So now I've just got to do all the other surfaces. I see the paper from the serviettes doesn't give at all. You can place it onto wet glue, you have to leave it there and not touch it. So we'll see how that dries out. If it doesn't dry out well, I'm going to remove it and replace it with the other paper. There's the completed chair in the boot room. It's got a good covering of all sorts of papers. A bit of tartan in there because we've got a bit of a Scottish theme in here. It's come out really well. Izzy appreciates it too. The other thing I finished this week was the wreath ring of feathers in the boot room again. So that's turkey feathers and pheasant feathers on a polystyrene ring. So I'm going to be doing some more of those for Christmas. So this is the next bedroom we're going to finish off. We did most of this for the filming crew. They wanted something a bit different. So that series starts tomorrow on HGTV. And our bit of the series will be in February. The bit I haven't done yet is the curtains. So that's one of this week's jobs. Make some curtains for there. And also we're going to do a plain bed cover, and we're fitting the bathroom over the next couple of weeks. So this is an original bathroom here, the only bath that was in the place. So it looks like it's a freestanding one with a roll top, so we're going to take all this boarding off from around it. There's a sink we're going to use. We're going to put a loo in up here. It's had a bidet. All of this water from the sink, bath and bidet all went down a pipe outside and into a ditch. Didn't go into drains at all. I'm going to put a shower in that corner. I'm keeping all the wallpaper. I'm just going to paint it. So it's going to be red like the bedroom. I've started on the stairs already. Those little steps I did a while back. So my first job is get a second coat on the ceiling. And I'm going to glue all this wallpaper back up onto the wall so I can paint it. And I think we're going to put a new window in here just because this one's so decrepit. I mean, it's got lovely catches and things on it, but the actual window itself is falling to bits. So it's all going to have to be pulled out, and I'm not sure if we get the glass out in one piece for each pane anyway, because it all needs redoing. Look at how they've stuck it in. Terrible. That hasn't got hardly any at all to keep it in, nor has that one. So I'm surprised the glass has stayed in the holes actually. I've already painted that little Juliet balcony. We're a bit miserable out there today. It's a bit drizzly. So yes, this is what we're doing in the next little week or two.